and thank you for joining me. I am Tamara P. Fields, licensed clinical social worker with Crystal Clear Behavioral Health Services. Welcome to our YouTube channel, and today it is October the 1st, and we will be covering domestic violence awareness. It is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and so we will be providing you with lots of information and education around domestic violence. So when you think about domestic violence, oftentimes we think about physical abuse. But let me define what domestic violence is. Domestic violence is when an intimate partner attempts to gain power and control over their partner. And there are many ways that can be done. So yes, physical abuse is one of the ways that someone can engage in domestic violence. The other way is emotional abuse, which is very common, and a lot of times it's overlooked by the individual that's actually being abused. Financial is another way of being abused, where your resources are not provided to you or you don't have access. Coercion and threats. That's another way that abusers attempt to gain control. They intimidate you, they threaten to do things, threaten to call child protective services, threaten to harm you, threaten to harm your family, because that allows you to stay in the abusive situation without other people knowing. Isolation. Isolation is when your abuser keeps you away from family and friends. They actually make you believe that your family and friends don't support you. They're not interested in you being a part of their lives. Therefore, you isolate yourself from your family and your friends, and the abuser has you exactly where he wants to. That way, no one will know that you are actually being abused. Sexual abuse. No means no. When your partner takes it, even when you says no, that is sexual abuse. He does not have a right to your body, okay? So, those are some of the major ways that we see domestic violence occur. There's a staggering number of women who have become perpetrators of domestic violence. So gone are the times when the abusers were men. There are actually just as many women who are abusers as well. So when you think about your relationship and you think about your partner needs to know every move you make, does your partner really need to know every move you make? Or are you in an abusive situation? So, in case you're wondering, is this abuse or is he just concerned? There's a few things that I would like for you to consider when you're identifying if you are in an abusive situation. Are you afraid of your partner? Think about that. Do you find yourself walking on eggshells because you don't know how your partner is going to respond? Or you're afraid of what they're going to do when they find out this or when they find out that? That is a very good indication that you are in an abusive relationship. Do you find yourself avoiding certain topics out of fear of making your partner upset? Answer the question and answer it honestly for yourself. Do you feel that you can't do anything right when it comes to your partner? Do you believe that you deserve to be hurt or mistreated? Because a lot of times your partner may say to you, you made me do that to you, or you made me say that to you. That is not true. Your partner is an abuser. Do you wonder if you are the one that's crazy? A lot of times your partner will make you think that how you feel and what you think is not correct. Typical signs of an abuser. Do you feel emotionally numb or helpless most of the time? That's a good indication that you are in an abusive situation. So if your partner humiliates you, says nasty things about you, chances are you are being abused. So I have a few questions that I want you to consider until the next segment. And I want you to write these questions down and answer them honestly for yourself so that you can identify the health or the toxicity that currently exists in your current relationship. Does your partner treat you badly and you're too embarrassed to tell your family or friends, or for your family or friends to see it? Does your partner ignore or put down opinions or comments? Does your partner blame you for their abusive behavior? Does your partner have an unpredictable temper? Has your partner ever hurt you, threatened to hurt you, or kill you or your family? Does your partner threaten to take your children away? Does your partner force you to have sex? And does your partner destroy your belongings? And that includes tearing up your house, punching holes in the walls, any of those things. So I want you to think about those questions that I've just provided and answer them honestly and ask yourself, am I in an abusive situation? And if you feel like you are in an abusive situation or you have no idea that you are in an abusive situation, you can always reach out for help. There are many ways to get assistance if you feel like you are in a situation where domestic violence is present. One of the ways will be by contacting the National Domestic Violence Hotline. And you can reach them by calling 1-800-799-SAFE 7233. That number should be available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The Military Crisis Line for individuals who are married to active duty soldiers. That number is 1-800-273-8255, and you want to press the number 1 when the recording becomes available. Just so that you know, October 10th is Mental Health Awareness Day. So this will be a good time for you to schedule an appointment with a local mental health provider in your community to have yourself to get an assessment done. If you are in the local Central Texas communities, there is an agency that you will want to reach out to if you have questions about domestic violence, to seek services, or you just need someone to talk to. You can contact Teach Them to Love Outreach Ministries, also known as T3L, at 254-519-2222. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Please schedule your appointment with your physician to have your yearly exam. Stay tuned as we talk more about domestic violence and breast cancer, and I will see you all soon. Thank you for joining.